Evening everyone. As you're aware, I'm just posting 2 videos tonight, one for the pop-up bow rig, one for the bottom bait. This one's going to be for the pop-up. As I say, I'm getting a few questions, drop the camera, asking different things regarding the knots. Do you put putty on, do you not? And how to tie the pop-up onto the rig, onto the ring. So I'm just going to show you my variation, how I do it. People do it other ways, so it's up to you which way you go with. So here's your pop-up bow rig. Come out the packet like that. I do steam it with the curve already in. I've hooked myself already. So same as with the bottom bait one. Use your bucket of water that you'll have by your unhooking mat to tip on fish. Hold your rig under. Just slowly release, just to get rid of any little bubbles that you might have, any air pockets, and also just to regain the shape of the rig. So I'm just using a towel off camera here, you'll have a towel anyway for your hands on the bank. It's just so I can grip everything easier. So bait floss, other makes are available. Take a good helping of that. Have your baiting needle, and I've got a CVS Entice pop-up. Just drop my bait floss. Right, okay, so all you're going to do, on there you've got a little ring, little rig ring. You're just going to thread one side through the ring and pull it back. Okay, so that's going perfectly through the ring now. Hold the two ends together, and then just with them fingers there, grip it. So your hooks inside here, and then just hook both ends on your baiting needle, pull it through. You'll have a big loop. Pull everything through. Okay, so that's now on your ring. Oop, dropped it. And you're left with 2 tag ends now. All I then do, get your boilie stop. Just tie an overhand knot. Okay, so there's my knot. And all I'm going to do is put the boilie stop through there. So it is a little bit tricky, especially when I've got a bucket of water in my way. There you go. Just once it's in, just pull it tight, and just do 1 or 2 more overhand knots. Pull it nice and tight, and that'll stay on forever. And then just cut your tag ends off with my scissors. Cut your tag ends off. Cut the rest of the boilie stops off. It's up to you. Some people like to just singe the ends with a lighter. It's completely up to you, but that's ready to cast now. If you want to put a bit of putty on the 2 green knots, perfectly welcome to. That's what I do. Just to cover them up, but that's ready to cast. 3 ounce lead, inline lead, in where this swivel is, and as you cast it out, the only other thing just to point out at this stage, depending on the buoyancy of that boilie, I would put a big blob of putty on that swivel as well. I've not checked the buoyancy yet of this, but I would check in a bucket of water on the bank before casting. So we just drop it in, it's perfect. So we just move them boilies out of the way so you can see it. Okay, we just drop it in again. And again, this is why I'm saying just practice on, get used to on the bank before you cast out. Just stretch the rig. There's a little bit of air pocket still in the boa there, so If I was to cast it in now, it should all sit proper. There we go. So there's just a little bit more air in there. It just needed a bit longer in the bucket before I would cast out. But the pop-up itself, ready to be gobbled. So again, that's how I fish it. It's up to you. You can adapt, use any of the tips. If you've got any more suggestions, fire them my way. Other than that, be lucky. Thanks for watching.